Most people don't think about antivirus software until they need it, and by then it's already too late because something has already slipped through. The internet is full of hidden threats, so having reliable protection running in the background should be standard at this point. Two of the biggest names you're going to come across are Norton 360 and Bitdefender. Both promise strong all-in-one protection, but depending on how you use your devices, one may suit you better than the other. So in this video, I'll break down how they compare, where each one stands out, and which makes the most sense for your situation. Quick heads up, I've put affiliate links in the description for everything we're covering. If you do use them, I earn a commission at no extra cost to you, which does help support the channel. Norton has been in the security space for a long time, and that experience shows. It does a really solid job blocking viruses, malware, and sketchy websites before they ever become a problem. Its real-time protection runs quietly in the background, constantly scanning and stopping threats the moment they appear. It also taps into a continuously updated global threat network, which helps it quickly recognize suspicious files and dangerous links. So in everyday situations like clicking into a site you're not totally sure about, Norton usually steps in immediately if something doesn't look right, keeping things secure without you having to think about it. Bitdefender takes a slightly different approach. Instead of relying on only a database of known threats, it uses machine learning and behavior-based detection to catch suspicious activity in real time. And that means it's not just looking for familiar viruses, it's watching how programs behave. So if an application suddenly starts doing something it shouldn't, like attempting to encrypt your files without permission, Bitdefender steps in and shuts it down. It also includes web protection that warns you before you land on a phishing or scam site, helping you avoid trouble before anything even loads. The last thing you want is security software dragging your system down every time it runs. Fortunately, Norton keeps things pretty light in day-to-day use, especially on newer machines. It runs quietly in the background without constantly demanding attention or slowing everything to a halt. Quick scans usually wrap up in just a few minutes, and while full scans take longer, they genuinely are well optimized. So even during a deeper scan, your laptop shouldn't feel sluggish or start overheating just because your antivirus is doing its job. Now, Bitdefender has a strong reputation for being lightweight and efficient. For most people, it runs so quietly in the background you're barely ever going to notice it. Quick scans finish fast, and even full scans manage to dig deep without making your system feel sluggish. And if you are using an older machine, Bitdefender can be especially appealing. It includes built-in system optimization tools that clear out unnecessary files and help improve startup times, which can make a noticeable difference in overall performance. So at the end of the day, both Norton and Bitdefender are well optimized and won't drain your system resources. On a modern PC, you're unlikely to notice much difference between the two in everyday use. If you are running an older setup, Bitdefender may feel just a bit smoother overall, but honestly, the gap isn't dramatic. In real-world use, it's a pretty close comparison when it comes to performance impact. Have you ever opened a program and immediately felt overwhelmed by menus and settings you don't understand? That's not the case with Norton. Its layout is clean, straightforward, with large, clearly labeled sections for essentials like running a scan or activating the VPN. You don't have to dig through technical language just to find what you need. And if something suspicious does show up, whether it's a risky file or a questionable website, Norton sends a clear, simple alert explaining exactly what's going on and what action it's taking. Bitdefender's interface, it's just as easy to use, but it leans a bit more modern in its design. As soon as you open it, you get a clear snapshot of your protection status along with quick action buttons to start a scan, turn on the VPN, and even access tools like SafePay with the option to customize and add your own quick actions for faster access. And if you do want more control, the advanced settings are easy to access and very well organized, but for everyday tasks like running a quick scan or turning on VPN, everything you need is right up front without having to dig through menus. So they both make antivirus management pretty painless. Norton might feel more classic, while Bitdefender has a slicker look. Either way, you won't need a manual to get your security set up. And if you want to check out what we're covering today, we have affiliate links in the description. Using these earns us a commission at no extra cost to you, which really helps support the channel. If you prefer having everything bundled into one complete security package, Norton really leans into that approach. Beyond antivirus protection, you also get a built-in VPN for safer browsing, on public Wi-Fi, dark web monitoring that alerts you if your personal information shows up where it shouldn't, and a password manager so you don't have to rely on reused passwords or handwritten reminders. And for families, the parental controls are a big plus. They make it much easier to manage what kids can access online and gives you more visibility into how devices are being used. Bitdefender brings plenty of extras to the table as well. It includes a built-in VPN, though the free version does come with some limitations, along with a scam protection and strong anti-ransomware protection designed to help keep your important files from being locked or compromised. And for families, there are parental controls with content filtering and activity tracking, giving you more visibility and control over how devices are being used. And what's nice is that these features don't feel scattered or just tacked on. Everything is integrated smoothly, so it comes across as a complete, thoughtfully designed security suite rather than a collection of just random add-ons. So look, bottom line, if identity theft protection and dark web monitoring are high on your must-have list, Norton is tough to beat, especially if you spring for its more premium options. Bitdefender's range of features should still satisfy most people, unless you specifically want that deeper ID protection coverage Norton is known for. And for Norton, pricing typically starts at around $30 for the first year for a single device plan. If you do step up to Norton 360 with LifeLock Select Plus, you are genuinely looking at about $100 for the first year for the standard plan and roughly $200 per year for the LifeLock Advantage plan during the first year, with renewal pricing increasing after that. So whether you just need a simple protection for one device or a more complete package with features like dark web monitoring, VPN access, and identity protection, Norton gives you several tiers to choose from. If your main priority is comprehensive coverage and long-term peace of mind, and you're okay paying a bit more over time, Norton's higher-end plans offer a very full-featured security setup. On the other hand, Bitdefender's offers a free edition that handles core virus detection and removal, though you won't get extras like parental controls or broader multi-device support. Its paid plans tend to be more budget-friendly overall, while more complete options like total security typically fall in the $60 per year range for the first year. And because of that more approachable pricing, especially at renewal, many people see Bitdefender as a strong long-term option if you do want solid protection without spending quite as much year after year. Norton 360 is a great option if you want everything bundled into one complete package. It combines antivirus protection with a VPN, identity theft monitoring, and parental controls, so you're not juggling separate tools or subscriptions, and from the start it delivers broad, all-in-one coverage with very little setup or customization required. Bitdefender takes a more flexible approach. The interface is clean and modern, its threat detection is highly advanced, and you can begin with the essentials before adding extra features over time. And that makes it especially appealing if you prefer tailoring your security setup to match your specific devices, your habits, and your budget. At the end of the day, both Norton 360 and Bitdefender are strong, reliable choices. The real difference comes down to whether you want a fully bundled solution, ready to go, or a more customizable setup you can build out yourself. Either way, you'll be protecting your devices with confidence and far less worry about online threats. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, then please like and subscribe to see more videos just like this. And don't forget, you can find the affiliate links for what we covered right below this video. And if you do use them, we earn a commission at no extra cost to you, which helps support the channel. Also, if you are interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.